Yeah, hi, my name's Lynn Brooks, and I am 61 years old, and I've been living in Leitrim for about 13 and a half years. And I've always been interested in the environment, right from, a very young girl. I was always schlepping around woods and things, so I got to know about nature and how things worked and birds and that kind of thing. And when I came to Ireland, I was so taken with the beautiful countryside here. Um, and I've kind of got very distressed at the amount of destruction of wildlife and habitat that goes on in such a beautiful area, and why that actually happens. And a few years ago, I got involved in an area near Manor Hamilton where Quiltshire were going to come and completely clear fell this area of forest. And at the time, I'd started up a local branch of the Extinction Rebellion with a couple of other women. And we just set up a Facebook page. We thought, yeah, we'll just have an Extinction Rebellion page, and we'll just sort of be really radical. And so that's kind of what we did. And then we just sort of buoyed around and put articles up that we found on the papers on this Facebook page. And then suddenly one day I was contacted by someone who said, "Hey, Lynn, could you actually do something about this clear fell that they're going to do? Because we're really worried about the environmental impact this is going to have and the amount of damage that's going to be caused, particularly to the river, because they said that they weren't putting in any protections to stop the sludge that was going to be produced from running down the hill and into the river." So I said, "Yeah, I'll see what I can do." I said, I'll try and work something up and maybe put out a bit of a call to activists on Extinction Rebellion and see how it goes. So that's pretty much what I did. I just stuck up something on Extinction Rebellion and a post saying that what was going to happen and that we were going to go and have a bit of a demo at these woods, just to try and get them to sort of stop what they were doing and have a little think about what they were doing beforehand. And before I knew what happened, it had gone viral and it was being shared across the whole country. And then the next thing that happened was I was being contacted by the likes of News Talk to talk about what was going on. And then somebody came from Dublin and interviewed me about the biodiversity, or the lack of biodiversity, in the monoculture Sitka spruce plantations around the place. Yeah. And it just goes to show that you don't need to often have a massive group of people behind you. You just have to have it inside you that this isn't right. Yeah. And somebody needs to do something, and then you bring other people with you. So sometimes it's not often that you have to join another group. You can be the group and form the group and drive it. Yeah. So that's basically how I got involved in environmental activism in Leitrim. Was just a few years ago.